Hey everyone! Okay, so here's what I want you to imagine. You've got this great supper planned out and you're in the kitchen and you're getting everything ready, and one by one the kids come in and ask what you're having, and you tell them and they're like, oh, we don't want that. We want macaroni and cheese or chicken nuggets, or why can't we have french fries? And you're like, no, this is going to be good. So you finish up supper, everybody sits down at the table to eat. And the kids are moaning and groaning and twirling their food on their forks, not really wanting to eat it. So you reassure them that this is all I'm cooking, so if you don't eat this, then you're not getting anything else. So a couple of things could happen. They're going to get up from the table and they're going to run around the house and make some mischief, and either eventually they're going to want something different, what they would normally ask for, and you'll give in because it's been a long day at work and you want to get their homework done, you want to get them to bed, so you'll end up giving them a snack later in the night. Or what happens is you will become somewhat conditioned to not cook things that they're going to complain about, because you work all day, you've got a lot of stuff at night, a lot of times you're running. So how many times have you said to yourself, I got to get something that the kids will eat tonight? So you stop at the grocery store and get something that you know will prevent an argument with your kids. So now what I want you to imagine is that your cells are doing the same thing that your kids are doing. See, each and every time that you put sugar into your body, your cells are kind of sitting at the kitchen table going, but I don't want this. I don't want to eat this. Can't we have something else? And they just plain won't eat. So then what happens is the insulin goes around your bloodstream, creating mischief. And you know how the kids, when they clean, they have too many toys and there's excess of everything, and they like to put it in little nooks and crannies, shove it in the closet, put it underneath the bed, and it's because they have, excess stuff. So what the insulin does is, instead of being absorbed by the cells for energy, it floats around your bloodstream and gets shoved in the nooks and crannies, just like the kids' toys do. What that does is it stores it in your cells as fat. And what it's designed to do is be burned as energy. But your cells are so tired of it, and they're just whiny, and they're used to one thing, and that's what they always want. So they complain if there's a change, and then they get the cravings and what you really want to eat. So anytime that there is insulin present in your body, you cannot burn fat. You can only store it. So when you're eating something and it is creating a high and low in your blood sugar, and it'll spike, and then it'll go back down, and it'll doesn't know what to do with that energy. It'll go get stored as fat, and then it'll drop again, and then it'll ask you for the same thing over again because your body thinks it needs to make more of that false energy. So that's what the Slim helps with. So when you take the Slim and it regulates your blood sugar, it keeps you from getting the highs and the lows in your blood sugar pattern. In order to lose weight, you need to keep a very narrow range in your blood sugar without the highs and lows. And it also contributes to just a whole host of health problems also. So you take this in the morning, and then it levels out your blood sugars, and it helps you make better choices throughout the day because your body's not arguing and complaining and wanting the same thing it always has. So the other thing we'll talk about next is how to crowd out those cravings versus going without and being distraught because you're trying to stay away from things you shouldn't. It's all about adding stuff in versus taking stuff away. But we'll save that for another night. We'll talk to you soon.